What's up, Scoopers? Welcome back to Sheeran's Scoop. Get ready for a rapid-fire update that's going to blow your minds. First up, we're diving deep into the world of Henry Cavill and his upcoming Highlander reboot. He's just shared some intense details about a training injury that's causing production delays, and we've got the inside scoop on what that means for the movie. But that's not all. We're also talking about the evolving DC universe. Get ready for some mind-bending news connecting James Gunn's upcoming Superman film to a villain that was originally planned for Henry Cavill's cancelled Man of Steel 2. This is a deep cut that fans have been waiting for. And speaking of Henry Cavill, the man just can't stay out of the headlines. We're going to break down his latest Instagram posts that have fans buzzing. Are these just casual updates, or could they be subtle teases about his highly anticipated Warhammer 40,000 cinematic universe? We've got the analysis you need. Finally, we're circling back to Henry Cavill's Highlander journey. With filming now pushed back, we're taking a closer look at the hints he might be dropping about his character's look. You do not want to miss these exclusive insights, so make sure you're subscribed and the bell is ringing so you catch every single scoop. Henry Cavill's Highlander training injury sparks production pause. Big news dropped regarding the highly anticipated Highlander reboot, and it centers around its leading man, Henry Cavill. The star recently revealed the extent of a training injury that has unfortunately led to a significant delay in production. Cavill took to Instagram to share his situation, posting images of his foot heavily bandaged and elevated. He accompanied the photos with powerful lines from William Ernest Henley's poem Invictus, declaring himself the master of my fate and the captain of my soul, a message of resilience in the face of setback. The injury reportedly occurred during intensive fight training for the film. According to reports, the setback is substantial enough to push the resumption of filming to early 2026. This pause comes after months of rigorous preparation from Cavill, who had previously expressed immense excitement for the role, stating at CinemaCon that audiences hadn't seen anything yet regarding his sword work. The Highlander reboot boasts an impressive ensemble cast including Russell Crowe, Karen Gillan, Jimmin Hounsou, and Dave Bautista, with Cavill set to embody the iconic Connor MacLeod. Fans have flooded social media with messages of support for Cavill, wishing him a speedy recovery while expressing anticipation for his portrayal of Connor MacLeod. The delay has sparked discussions about the challenges of modern action filmmaking and the dedication required from its stars. Analysts are noting the potential impact of such delays on the film's marketing and release schedule, but the overarching sentiment is one of understanding and encouragement for Cavill. Don't go anywhere, because the story of Henry Cavill's dedication is far from over. Next, we're uncovering a surprising villainous link between James Gunn's Superman and a long-lost Man of Steel 2 plan. Superman's new villain echoes Cavill's cancelled Man of Steel 2 plans. In a fascinating twist for DC fans, James Gunn's upcoming Superman film appears to be bringing a villain to the big screen that was once slated for Henry Cavill's unmade Man of Steel 2. This revelation comes as DC Studios under Gunn and Peter Safran charts a new course for the franchise, leaving behind the era of Cavill's Superman. While Cavill's tenure as Superman was marked by critical and fan appreciation, a direct sequel to Man of Steel never materialized, a point of contention for many fans who felt the character was underserved. Now, reports and a script cover image posted by James Gunn himself strongly suggest that the alien cyborg Brainiac will be the antagonist in Man of Tomorrow, the sequel to Gunn's Superman. This is the very villain that Peaky Blinders creator Stephen Knight was reportedly developing for Man of Steel 2 before Gunn and Safran took the helm. The potential inclusion of Brainiac has ignited considerable discussion among fans. Many see it as a poignant echo of what might have been, offering a glimpse into the abandoned sequel's potential. The character of Brainiac himself, a super genius with a penchant for shrinking cities, has a long history of nearly making it to the big screen in various Superman projects since the early 1980s, including Superman III and the unmade Superman Lives. The question now is whether Man of Tomorrow will finally give Brainiac his proper live-action cinematic debut or become another chapter in the character's near-miss history. This deep dive into DC's past and future is just the beginning. Get ready to explore Henry Cavill's other passion project, where subtle hints might be hiding in plain sight. Cavill's Instagram posts, Warhammer teases, or recovery pics. Henry Cavill, currently on the mend from a leg injury sustained during Highlander reboot training, has his fans buzzing with speculation over his latest Instagram activity. While recovering, Cavill shared a selfie with his dog and a picture of his bandaged leg, quoting William Ernest Henley's Invictus. However, eagle-eyed fans and media outlets noticed more than just recovery updates in the background. Several Warhammer books, including a Horus Heresy rulebook and the Leviathan box set, were visible. This has led to intense speculation that Cavill might be subtly teasing elements of the upcoming Warhammer 40,000 cinematic universe he is spearheading as an executive producer. The presence of the Horus Heresy rulebook could point towards a narrative focusing on the foundational civil war of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, while the Leviathan box set, featuring the popular Ultramarines chapter, might hint at a more mainstream accessible storyline. Adding another layer to the speculation, the poem Invictus shares its name with Sol Invictus, a significant character within the Ultramarines lore. However, some analyses suggest a more straightforward explanation. Cavill is simply a massive Warhammer fan, and his home decor reflects his deep passion. The timing of the posts, coinciding with his injury recovery, might simply be a way for him to share his interests while sidelined. Regardless of whether these are deliberate teases or genuine reflections of his fandom, the visibility of these Warhammer elements has undeniably amplified excitement for his involvement in the franchise, showcasing his dedication beyond just acting. From potential Warhammer clues to his epic Highlander role, Cavill's journey is full of surprises. Prepare for a closer look at what his Highlander look might entail. Henry Cavill hints at Highlander look amidst filming delay. Filming for the highly anticipated Highlander reboot, helmed by John Wick director Chad Stahelski, has been officially postponed to 2026 following an injury sustained by star Henry Cavill during pre-production training. While the delay is a setback, Cavill may have just given fans a sneak peek at his character's new look. Cavill recently posted a picture on Instagram that, alongside a visible bandage on his foot, showcased his hair significantly longer than his usual short style, styled in chin-length waves. This change in hairstyle, coupled with his previous appearances with longer hair, strongly suggests this could be his look for the iconic Connor MacLeod. The film also boasts a star-studded cast including Russell Crowe, Jimmin Hounsou, Karen Gillan, and Dave Bautista, promising a fresh take on the beloved franchise. Adding to the intrigue, the same Instagram post that hinted at his Highlander look also featured a stack of Warhammer books. This has fueled speculation about potential connections to his Warhammer 40,000 cinematic universe project, though it's also widely acknowledged that Cavill is an immense fan of the franchise. His involvement as an executive producer on Amazon's upcoming Warhammer series highlights his deep commitment to the IP, which he describes as a tricky and complex universe he's enjoying bringing to the screen. That's a wrap on our top stories for today. But stick around for a lightning-fast recap and your chance to stay connected. All right, Scoopers, let's do a super-fast recap. Henry Cavill is recovering from a Highlander training injury that's pushed production to 2026, and he might have just teased his epic new look. James Gunn's Superman is set to feature Brainiac, a villain originally eyed for Henry Cavill's cancelled Man of Steel 2. And is Henry Cavill dropping hints about his Warhammer 40,000 universe with those latest Instagram posts? We've covered it all. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Sheeran Scoop for all the latest updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a video, and let us know in the comments which story you're most excited about. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.